Good morning. It's the 21st of February, Tuesday. Big day ahead. Got up, fixed my bulletproof coffee. Got some books ready to take to CEO. Did meditation. Now I'm here trying to actually, this YouTube stuff has been fairly difficult to figure out. Actually, not really hard to figure out, but every time I try and upload videos, there's at least one or two that doesn't want to upload. So it spends all day, just says it's processing to upload. So I never actually get it to post the full video log each day. But it looks like all of them have uploaded this time, so should be good to go. Anyways, this is just the morning session. Getting ready to watch a Success Academy video, the Peter Diamandis Exponential Advantage that I'm working on. Currently about to watch Moonshot and Mindsets section. Then I'm going to go swimming at the T-Rec, I guess. And I'll check back in. Inspirational morning. After I recorded the last video, I went and watched a Peter Diamandis Exponential Advantage, about 3 videos. The module I'm on now is about moonshot thinking and abundance versus scarcity, and then just the mindsets to create great change, and 10x versus 10% change. Yeah, so it was very good. Always good stuff to be reminded of. Watch the Google, or the now X Corporation moonshot video. Also reminded of the Google 8 principles for moonshot thinking. And then also I'm at the gym right now, getting ready to go in. I was doing some reading. One of the best books that I've read, probably ever, but in this recent time, is The Art of Learning by Josh Waitzkin. It's taken me a long time to finish it, but it's probably going to be one of those books that I actually take with me to Ireland and continue to read in paper form, because, well, it's just the point that I'm at in my life of what I need to be learning and what I want to be reviewing. So I also need to do some more research into what he's doing in his Art of Learning project. And a great continue of a great morning. I had a lot of time. Actually, I didn't have a lot of time, but did some thinking while I was swimming. I did about a 20-minute swim this morning. Yeah, not a 20 mile. I almost said 20 mile. Not even close. Anyways, so I was having a lot of internal conversation about, this idea of education and the difference between those who want to learn and those who don't want to learn, and then also trying to convince or teach the people who don't want to learn to want to learn. And so I've always had this back and forth between should you just let somebody who doesn't want to learn not learn? Should you just try and convince them to want to learn? Or should you just forget and only teach the people who want to learn? Anyways, I'm going to go with a mind shift from now on, and instead of the rule being that people don't want to learn and the exception is those who want to learn, I'm going to try and face everything with the rule is that everybody wants to learn. It's human nature. We've just had experiences and conditioning to not want to be in those situations to learn. So it's actually the rule that we want to learn and the exception that people don't like to learn. Anyways, some thoughts, what I'm going to keep going through. I was listening to some Social Network soundtrack, always very good, very motivating. And now time to go do some more work. Wow, been a great day so far. So I left my car obviously this morning. Last video, went to the student lounge for a little bit. I actually watched a couple more of the Exponential Advantage videos. Very good about the MTP, the purpose with the massively transformative purpose. very good. Got me started thinking a little bit more. Watched was a video about moonshots. Saw some stuff about Google X, Skunkworks, all that good stuff. Yeah, so that was really awesome. Spent most of the morning doing that. Then I wrote another blog post on the blog on my website. Wrote about some education stuff. Thought through some how to my thoughts on the issue. And that was actually a fantastic way to start the morning. Didn't check email, didn't think of anything school related, so that was awesome. Went to Dean's class. It was actually alright. We went over a couple things for the final project, so that's awesome. I have no idea how to do it. We got a little insight on that today, so that's encouraging. Otherwise, I would probably not be able to do any of it. They had a meeting with the 340 guys for the stock list app. It's going pretty well. I got some of the details figured out. I'm going to do a revised proposal for that, which is due Friday, so we'll be working on that throughout the week. Got another meeting for that on Thursday. Yeah, the time I came over here to the student union. Sitting here next, watching them do the construction and stuff on the new part. Ate me some Chipotle, of course. Then I'm about to head back over and do go to senior design. I'm going to be doing whatever else I want to. And then got a free day today. Probably do some work with Vasu. Then hopefully work on some of the project proposal for the 340 project. Just put in the work. Yeah, been a long day. Haven't updated in a while, so I got a bit to catch up on. As you can see, I'm wearing my blue blockers every night, always. Keep that blue out of the eyes. Alright, so I left lunch earlier, my previous video. Went back to class, went back to Mincal. I had senior design. There were some presentations today. As typical, they were pretty boring. Didn't hardly pay attention to any of them. Did a bunch of, did some work, did some research and reading during class. Then we left, and I did some work for the 340 project. A little bit of research on the polymer stuff. Then around 3, I met up with Colin again. He's trying to get the server set up for that website. So I got to helped him get the files built, deployed on the server, hosted. They're good. They're running, good to go. What else? Oh, then Vasu came. This is actually a pretty interesting change of pace, or pretty cool actually. Vasu was trying to come meet up to do some work or something. I was sitting there waiting, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. He was thinking about going home, so I said, I was about to go to I was thinking about going to the Common Wall, and I didn't expect him to say yes or say that he wanted to go, but then he's like, yeah, let's go. So we actually walked to the Common Wall, and climbed for probably not even 30 minutes, but it was pretty good, and we decided that we're going to try and go every Tuesday, Thursday afternoon. So that's what I, hoped and wanted to do at the beginning of the semester, but stuff always kind of got in the way. So hopefully this way, if Vasu and I both want to do it, and yeah, so that could work out pretty well. Anyways, we walked back, got to my car, drove home, left around 5, so it was a bit more traffic than normal. Got home, ate an apple, went through, closed down some programs, and then I started doing some reading and research on Alexa. So I really want to get in. There's actually a DevPost project a hackathon project been set up for Alexa. Got about 3 months to build a new skill. So yeah, that could be pretty awesome. Anyways, I spent tonight trying to learn it and get it installed. Anyways, I had to get a couple of accounts set up. And as it turns out, I don't remember doing this, but I must have closed my Amazon Web Services account years ago. right after I started it, because I thought it was going to charge me. So then I had to call, I was trying to log in and it was never working, so I had to call customer support so that they could reactivate it. So killed a bunch of time with that. Didn't actually get any of the skills tutorials finished. So something to do tomorrow. Dad called, gave him a good chat. Talked about some security, talked about classes and projects. Yeah, I think that about rounds it out. Alright, good deal. I will see you tomorrow, bright and early. I'm back again already. I'd set this note for myself in Google Keep that in the morning I need to discuss a few things, and then at night I need to discuss a few things. So the two things for night are what I'm listening to or who I'm following. So of course I've kind of fallen off of the Gary V video trail or video chain at the moment. But this morning and this afternoon I was listening to Tim Ferriss interview with, I forgot his name, I'll try and say it in the morning. And then of course I'm almost finishing up the Art of Learning by Josh Waitzkin. And I think I talked about this morning already, but man, that is, it's really starting to change my life. Or if not change, it will be a major influence for the next long time, for the next rest of my life, basically. Probably is going to be one of the few books that I will keep take with me when I move around. Yeah, I was trying to find another book to read at night, but I haven't found any. Oh, and I've tried to start writing those letters, those cards, the ones with different different famous drawings on them, stick figure drawings. I wrote one to Zach as Slaybaugh. However, and I thought I was going to be able to send it back to him because I was getting some wedding invitations from him, but they didn't actually put their full address on there, so I don't actually know their address. And there was a couple other people I wanted to send stuff to, but really, we don't have people's address anymore. So how are you supposed to send stuff and be classy, I guess as I would call it. Anyways, that's another initiative I'm going to try and figure out is how to send more people letters and cards.